What's good, guys? It's Jiedel, and today we're going to be going over my shoe collection. So, before we get to the collection, I do want to say a few things. One, I'm a believer in if you own a sneaker, you need to wear it. So, I want to just say this before we, show off all the shoes. If there's a shoe of mine that's in somewhat decent condition and I haven't been wearing it, I want to give it back to you guys because none of this would be possible without you. So, I might be giving away some hype shoes. So if you're an early viewer here, if you got the right foot size and you get to me first on one of my social media platforms, I think I'm gonna give it to you because I want to give it to people who are loyal fans and who will actually wear the shoe. If you don't have the proper shoe size, please do not try to enter for the giveaways of these shoes. I'm also gonna try to give away 2 shoes not in the collection just to give back to you guys on top of the ones I'm giving away in today's collection. I'm gonna try to give away some heat. I don't wanna try to give away some lame shoes, although there's one that some won't think is heat, but I don't wear it, so I do want to give it away. Now, let's get to the collection. All right, so these shoes are loosely organized. I wasn't really sure how to organize this video by brand or whatnot, so I'm just gonna do my thing. Off rip, these are 2 active shoes that Puma sent me. Shout out to Puma. I actually love Puma shoes. I have some other Puma shoes too. These I wore to the gym all the time. You can see I really wore these shoes. These were my favorite gym shoes, hella comfy. And then Puma upped their game with these crazy QR codes, and you can see I wore these. I love this shoe. Actually, this shoe is really cool. This shoe has another colorway that's like white and blue. Super awesome. These shoes are hella comfy, and I heard you can scan the QR code on these. So shout out to Puma. One thing I'll say about this collection is if you're a sneakerhead who only likes Nikes, you're probably not gonna like my collection. I do have mostly Nikes, but I like all the brands, bro. Like, every brand has their own kind of heat if you just, you look and you actually give it a chance. Then Tyler, the Creator, Golf Wang. These are like a low top Converse. I'm pretty sure it straight up is a low top Converse that he collabed with them on. And this shoe's great. I don't know what else to say about it. This is one of those shoes that looks really nice on foot. All right, these are just basic runners from Nike and Adidas. Ultra Boost, super comfy. Nike Reacts, amazing comfort. Love both of these for just, day-to-day walking the dog, running around. You can't lose with either of these shoes. Another day-to-day wear, the Nike Air Max. It's Nike Air Max React. I want to say 270, I believe. And this multicolor colorway is so cool. It works like, I swear, bro, if I wear blue socks, it looks good with the trim. If I wear red socks, it looks good with this thing. Like, you can do anything with this shoe. This is like, low-key, I don't like Air Maxes. I'm not an Air Max guy, but this shoe, this actually is one of my top 10 favorite shoes. Even though it's just like a normal colorway of like a shoe I don't even like I just love this color. I'm in love with the multicolor. I love multicolored things. Those are fire in my opinion. Nike NXTs, I want to say. Now, this is the first shoe I'm going to be giving away. I will say these run narrow, so be prepared. If you have wide feet, maybe don't try to go for these. But I'm going to be giving these away to you guys because I don't wear these much, but I do think they look pretty freaking awesome. I did give away the other pair of these to my friend Jason. And a lot of you are going to be wondering where a lot of the shoes went if you saw my old shoe collection video. I gave away a ton of shoes in the last 2 years. Most of it went to Goodwill, but as you saw in my last kind of shoe giveaway video, I decided it's better for me to just give it straight to the people, so I'm gonna try to do today too. Puma also sent me these. These are their basketball shoes, the Puma Clydes. The Puma Clyde is their normal lifestyle shoe. This is the basketball one. I don't know what the actual name is, but I actually really like hooping in these, and you wouldn't think these would be comfortable when you look at the bottom, but these are nice, bro. I actually wear these from time to time when I hoop in the backyard a lot. My only pair of official Jordan One Highs. All the other ones I have are handmade by custom shoemakers or handmade by yours truly. We're gonna get to customs in this video, don't worry. But honestly, guys, I have a mixed feelings about the Jordan One High. I don't really like high tops a lot. I've actually been wearing the low tops a lot. These all whites have kind of been like a go-to the last 2 weeks, but I love this colorway, this obsidian colorway. Like, ever since I saw this shoe, bro, anytime I do customs, I've been stealing this navy with light blue colorway. I don't know, I love it. And also, I will say, I don't know if they changed the material for the collar, but these are a lot more comfy than the Jordans I would try on 2 years ago at the store. So I don't know if they changed the materials or what, but these are actually really comfortable. I used to think Nike store-bought Jordan 1s were not very comfy, but maybe they changed it up. I don't know. I love those shoes. Those are also probably my top 10. Lebron 15s. These were my old ones. I don't really got to talk about these. Great performance shoe. NMD cages and coordinates. I don't wear these super often. I really should. I had a phase where I was like, bro, anytime they release a really unique NMD, I want to buy it. Out of that mindset now, bro. It's a waste of money to just buy shoes just to fill out a collection. In my opinion, it's all about wearing it. But I think these are just so weird and wacky. Like, they have laces. Most NMDs don't have laces like this. They have like a zip. I don't know, dude. These are hella weird, and they're so weird that I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give these away too. These will go in the giveaway pile because I don't wear these enough, so I can't justify keeping them. And I have 2 other black NMDs, so it's not like I'm like losing a part of my collection that I can't, you know, for like styling myself. I have other black NMDs, so I'm gonna give these away as well. Speaking of those black NMDs, we have these. These are the re-release ones, so I got them when they were a lot more affordable, but this is a great shoe, super comfy. You cannot go wrong with Nmd R1s. Adidas has killed the comfortability game. Like, the Boost is undefeated, especially for lifestyle shoes. These are hella dope, love these. Adidas Nmd R1 Neighborhoods. I love these shoes. These were like one of the first like hype shoes I bought, and this is like the first time. This is the only shoe I ever like. I was like, when this shit drops, I'm buying it. I am buying this the moment it drops. I missed out, bought it on StockX right away. I learned that if you're trying to go for a shoe, let the initial hype die down, then buy it right when the initial hype dies down. I overpaid, but I love these shoes, so no regrets. And I have a lot of fond memories of this shoe because this is when I first started my collection. I was like, these are really cool that I have these, so big fan. All right, some more NMDs. You guys know I love my NMDs, and I actually wear these both. This is Nmd Cs1s, I want to say they're called. This is the parsley or paisley colorway. This is the koi fish colorway. This one is, I love this shoe, man. It looks good. It looks great with like white socks on foot. This one looks great with black socks. It's got the little koi fish like embedded into the red leather. And yeah, man, I don't know. I love these shoes. I feel like people sleep on this style of NMD because I never see anyone wearing it. So maybe people are gonna clown me and be like, there's a reason no one wears those. But I think these are dope. And also comfortability. You can't beat these. You really can't. All right, these 2 shoes I actually got for free. These were given to me by Nike directly. We got to visit Nike's New York City headquarters as a group a couple years back, and they literally gave all of us like 5 shoes each. I got these bad boys, Simone over there. I also got these Mango Lebrons, gave those away. And yeah, this is low-key one of my favorite colorways of the Lebron 15. I will say the strap makes these a little tight, but I still enjoy wearing these from time to time. The red, I feel like the red on this material just looks great. Yellow Kicks Kyries. It's not my favorite one of the cereal collection. I really want to get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch because that's my favorite cereal. That's a part of that collection, but I love these shoes. I wear them a lot. As you can see, they're pretty beat up. I used to wear these in videos all the time. They're hella dirty now. All right, man, let me get to my Curries. Curry Nerf, Curry 7, Under Armour Icon, which they discontinued. It was their version of Nike ID. But I ID'd these on Under Armour Icon, and they actually have way more customization options than Nike ID, but they discontinued it, so I don't know why. I wish I ordered more. I love Curry 7s. I don't know if something's wrong with me. I don't have the best bounce in Curry 7s, but in terms of comfortability, cutting, everything other than bounce, I feel elite in my Curry 7s. The Curry 6, I don't wear it as much because I only have one, and I'm really trying to preserve it, but this is my actually go-to hooping shoe if I'm playing indoors. I feel fast, I can bounce. The Curry 6, this is the Curry 6. I think this is also called koi fish, which is ironic because it's a totally different color than this one. But Curry 6, I can't say enough how much I love the Curry 6. Amazing shoe. And same with the 7s. This is what I wear more than anything when I'm playing outdoors. Jeff can back me up on that. I love hooping in my Curry 7s. Nerf actually sent me these, so shout out to Nerf for that. And then obviously, you know, these, I went over these, customized them. I try to make like a New York Giants kind of colorway because I just like, you know, my football team, the Giants, I think they got nice colors, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no problem. Zoom Freak ones. These are themed for Stadium Arcadium, which is an album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I had a phase where I was just listening to them nonstop. And Mitchell customized these for me, and they're just sweet, man. The laces are actually from the Kobe for Poetros, the San Antonio Spurs colorway. Just like, I didn't really like the orange laces of those shoes, so I repurposed them for this shoe, and they fit. Yeah, these shoes are dope. I have not had the opportunity to wear these yet, but I'm not gonna give these away because I think Mitchell killed it. And you know, he put a lot of work into it to make the shoe for me, so I kind of feel like I have to keep this one, but I love this one. And I gotta start hooping in these, man. I gotta start hooping in these. Kobe 6 Poetro. I think this is called Hollywood, or it's called All-Star. They're actually bringing this shoe back sometime this year. This is an original one though, obviously. And I won this in a video that Chris did. I think it was an All-Star trivia. I won. The winner received an All-Star shoe. I picked Kobe's. This was the first Kobe I ever had. I got these right before he passed. Rest in peace to Kobe. And I will say, you know, it is dope having these, but I will admit, you know, I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan of all time. So I'm adding this to the giveaway. How much do these shoes cost? This much right now. Giving these away. So I hope a true Kobe Bryant fan gets these shoes. Look, I was a big Kobe fan, especially toward the end. I became a bigger Kobe fan as his career progressed. But I do feel like, you know, there's bigger Kobe fans than me out there, and they deserve to have this heat, so I'm happy to give it to you. Kyrie 6. This is the plain black colorway. I just like this shoe. I'm gonna keep this shoe. This is a cool shoe. And I will say, if you're into like customizing, but you don't have all the paints and everything, for whatever reason, Nike ID has like 1,000 options for the Kyrie 6 compared to like every other Nike ID shoe. So if you're really kind of like looking for a hooping shoe, this might be the one for you if you're trying to get your own custom, super customized pair, because Nike ID just goes crazy with the Kyries, as you've seen in my Nike ID videos. So this next row is pretty much like my Yeezy and Human Race row. Yeezy blue tints. First ever hype shoe I ever got. Love these. Still wear these pretty often, actually. I wear these a lot. I just like the nice blue Yeezy color tint with the gray. It just kind of goes nice with a lot of outfits. The statics, I actually think this is the Yeezy I wear the most, these static ones. I don't know, I just think they go well with a lot of fits. Also, I think Yeezys are like, it's between Yeezys and NMDs for me for the most comfortable like lifestyle shoes, so it's tough, but I love Yeezys. I love Yeezys. I got the cream whites, of course, and I got the cloud, I think these are called cloud whites. Now, I will say, I didn't know this when I bought them. This one doesn't have the back tab, man. Yeezys without the back tab, it's like missing its soul, bro. It's missing its character. So that's a bit disappointing, but I still like the colorway. I can't believe they didn't put the back tab on. The back tab is like a must for Yeezys, in my opinion. All right, Human Races. Some people don't find them comfortable. For me, once I kind of broke them in a little bit, I like them a lot. This is my favorite of the two. This is the Billionaire Boys Club colorway. I think there might be two Billionaire Boys Club colorways, but this is the one I got and I love it. This is kind of like that Nike shoe from earlier, the React 270s, where there's a lot of colors on it, but it almost works with all the colors that are on it, whether it's red, yellow, or navy. And yeah, I think this shoe's really cool. I don't know. I'm glad I've been keeping this one clean. I actually wear this one a decent amount, so I don't know why it's not more dirty. I just haven't been wearing it outdoors, I guess. These, unfortunately, it looks like I got dirty pretty quick, but these are really cool too. I feel like a poser because these have characters on them that I don't know the meaning of, so I should probably look that up so I'm not such a poser, but these are dope. Okay, LeBron row. You guys know I love LeBrons. I don't wear them as much. These I've been wearing actually the last 2 times I hooped. I wore those LeBron 15 lows, but we'll just go one at a time, I guess, because, you know, I'm a big LeBron fan. LeBron John Elliott's. This has a LeBron 8 base and then a completely different upper from the normal 8. The only reason I don't wear these more is the tongue is a little loose on this one. It kind of like bends inward over here. And for whatever reason, putting it on without completely undoing the laces is like kind of a pain. So I haven't worn them as much because of that. But this is also a shoe Nike gave me that day I referenced earlier. So shout out to Nike, man. Y'all are awesome. I like it. I like see-through shoes. I think see-through shoes is a cool technology. This fabric that Nike uses for the see-through is really cool. And you know, it's a shame that this came loose because I would wear it more if it didn't. LeBron 15 lows. I think the 15s are the best performance LeBrons, hands down in my opinion. The lows are amazing. I wish I got the Ashes colorway instead of this light bone colorway, but honestly, I like this one too. I like wearing this one. It's a really comfy shoe. It's weird, when I see these shoes, when you look at them, they're wide. They got this wide toe. They don't really look like the greatest performance shoe, just visually to me, but honestly, like wearing them, it's like I forget all about that because I'm just hooping in these. Of course, boys, my Lebron 9 free gums. If you know me, you know I had to show these, boys. I wore these down to the bubble. I use these as lifestyle shoes after I use them as hooping shoes, and this is my favorite colorway of the Lebron Nines, the free gum colorway. It's got super sick artwork. Yeah, there's really not much more I could say about these. These shoes got me through a lot of tough times, man. That's all I'm gonna say. These shoes have been on my feet for some of the best times of my life, some of the worst times of my life. That's why these shoes, anytime I do any shoe-related video, I gotta talk about these, because this is the shoe that I feel like really made me fall in love with sneakers, was this Lebron 9 free gum. And I wanna get a new pair. Honestly, I wanna get a new pair, but you know, let's worry about that for another time. LeBron 16s. I saw someone doing this. So then, of course, some more LeBron 9s. We got the bright mangoes, and I believe this one's called Miami Nights. And I like this kind of purplish, pinkish hue popping off the black. This looks cool. I love LeBron 9s. I will say, though, you can't really beat modern technology when it comes to sneakers, because the 15s, albeit these are a lot more broken in than these, and these I remember being the most comfortable shoe for a minute. I do think modern shoes are a bit better to hoop in. The retros are, you know, not quite as good. So when they do re-release these, I heard they were re-releasing 9 low Liverpool colorway this year. I'm really curious to see what the level of comfort is between that and the OG version. Because, you know, this material that Nike used in a lot of the shoes around that time, including those Kobe's that we're gonna be giving away, a little stiff. You know, maybe you just need to really break it in, but I will say a lot more stiff than this kind of more shoe sock ideology that a lot of modern sneakers follow. But I do love these. I love the colorways. I actually think these look good as a lifestyle shoe. Maybe other people don't, but I actually do think that, so I'm a fan of these. And now a lot of you are probably here for the custom shoes that I own, so let's get to those. First shoe in the custom category, the first shoes I ever hand made. The stitching is terrible. Okay, the shoe is not, you know, the most aesthetically put together, but it's sturdy, it's a great shoe. It's actually a lot more comfortable than store-bought Jordans. I know it sounds like I'm gassing myself up when I say that. I'm not kidding when I say that. You could just look at the foam in this. You could just tell, like this, bro, this shoe. That's why I like custom ones better than handmade ones, or than the factory made ones. These are awesome. Just because they're the first shoe I ever made. I know that the stitching is trash, the colorway is not even the best, but you know, it's the first shoe I handmade, and when I say customs, sometimes I'm talking about painting, but in this case, I feel like a lot of people don't get it. I am literally cutting out every single piece of leather, stitching it together, and molding it onto the sole. That's what I did with these. I learned this in the shoe surgeon's class. I love these shoes because they're the first shoe I ever made, and it's a passion of mine to make shoes, so these are dope for that reason. I try to make my own off-white, kind of did that, and I have this shoe, which is an off-white made with normal leather, coated in a salmon leather, because salmon is renewable, very easy to, you know, do. Salmon's a popular food source, so the leather, they've learned how to turn it into like a workable leather, is nice. And this is just a nice comfy shoe. It's a little thin, it's not the most sturdy, but it works for, you know, a basic shoe. I'm gonna wear it like a loose shoe. I'm not really wearing it for performance, so the sturdiness of it doesn't really matter quite as much. Obviously, this is kind of like an amateur shoe. I'm not proclaiming this to be some great, awesome shoe, but I do like it. I think it's cool, the texture and all that, so there you go. All right, next up, we got these Air Jordan 1 lows. These are actually store-bought Jordan 1 lows. I took the swooshes off them, you know, added my off-white stencil. This one's actually custom for JDL, Jordan 1, Calabasas, my birth year. And then I took the swoosh off this side, added, you know, the off-white kind of leathering here, added my own swoosh, and I wish they made off-white lows, bro. I love these off-white lows. This and these two shoes have been my go-tos lately. Love them. And unfortunately, Cookie, he tore up a pen and he got ink splotches all over this one. Luckily, just on the tongue and the inside, so it didn't ruin the shoe. But yo, this is kind of like my new thing. I kind of like taking the store-bought ones and modifying them, because making the handmade from scratch, it takes a long time. This was kind of like a one-day thing. All right, next up, my favorite off-white shoe is the off-white Hollows Eve Blazer. So what I wanted to do was make my take on it. So I made a double swoosh sided. So obviously Off-White Jordans, one side, the outside is the swoosh, other side is the text. What I did was I made the swoosh thicker. I made the swoosh a lot thicker. I don't own an Off-White Jordan, but here's someone else's custom. You can see the swoosh thickness on mine is a lot bigger. Customized the swoosh size. I did the jack-o'-lantern, and if you actually look back over there, you guys can see my original mock-ups for this shoe. I spent a lot of time planning this shoe. There's not much to say about it. It's just inspired by that, and you know, you'll see later that I get conflicted. I don't know what to wear sometimes between this shoe and that shoe. This was also the first custom shoe that I made where I was like, man, I really feel like I killed this shoe. The stitching is pretty solid, pretty consistent throughout. Maybe there's a mistake here or there, but this is the type of shoe that I wear out in public a lot, because I'm like, you know, I think I did a good job with these, and I think the colorway's dope, and people do be looking at my feet a lot when I wear these. They see that double side, so I think people think these are cool. Another custom shoe I'm very proud of, South Beach Air Jordan 1 highs. Big mistake, leather laces. I thought it'd be like luxurious because it's a luxurious shoe. It's made with real python leather. So you got the scales, you can really hear it. I used a Gatorade Jordan 1 for the sole, so I took the top off that, put my top on. I will say, this shoe is almost too loud, too ridiculous to wear in public, because like when I first really made shoes, I was like, bro, I want to make some crazy python shoe. But then when you actually make it, you're like, it's kind of loud. But I do wear this from time to time. I usually wear it more in videos than I do out in public, because it does good well with a lot of South Beach colored things, and I love that, you know, South Beach colorway. But I will say, if you're looking to get custom laces for your kicks, guys, I don't recommend the leather. They're just, it sounds cool in practice. It's not all that. I'm gonna say that right now. The next 3 custom shoes were made by custom shoemakers and not by me. This is a Batman custom Air Jordan 1 high made by Stomping Ground Customs. He killed these, bro. These are sick. He put a preview of these on his Instagram. I just was like, bro, I need to get my hands on these, and they're hella dope. And you know what, guys? I think this is gonna be the final shoe I do for the giveaway in this video. I wore these once, and the reason I'm giving these away isn't because I don't like them. I actually do love these. The reason I'm giving them away is I already have some other black high top shoes, and I'm not a big high top person in general. And you know, with everything going on in the world, I will admit I was kind of like, do I want to do a shoe collection video? I don't know if it's right. You know, I think it'd just be right for, you know, you guys to have these shoes. I don't want to do a giveaway and just give away like basic shoes. I want to give away some really cool shoes. Stomping Ground Customs. I've shouted him out before on this channel. He's dope. He makes hella cool shoes. And you know, I'm glad to be giving you guys some heat. So these are heat. I'll be giving these away to you guys. These are dope. These laces are actually not the laces the shoe came with. I don't remember why I replaced the laces or what color the originals were. I'll make sure to go get those when I give these away. These are actually the original black laces from my LeBron 8 South Beaches, which you guys will get to later in the video. Obviously, I had to wear the pink laces for those, but I'll be taking these out when I give that away because, you know, those laces are special to me. I got to keep those. NASA Off-White Jordan One Heist, made by the same guy who made the Batmans, and these NASA ones are amazing. I've worn these quite a bit, actually. For whatever reason, whenever I go to the mall, I wear these. I just don't know why. It's like, whenever when I go to the mall, I'm like, I'm gonna wear these. These are dope. So, hella comfy. Love these shoes. Yeah, these are nice. They're great customs, and there's really not much else to say about it. I love these shoes. And finally, the last of the custom section, the Twix Shoe Surgeon Jordan One High. This is a beautiful shoe. There's not much else to say about this. This might be the singular most expensive shoe in my collection. I'm not sure, but this shoe has a ton of attention to detail. If you don't know, you can actually take off the top layer and it shows a whole cookies and cream shoe. Got the Twix tag, Twix insole. You know, this is shiny. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but it's shiny. I got these hand delivered to me from Shoe Surgeon, from Dom himself, the master, the maestro. Taught me how to make shoes. This is the box it came in. I didn't really want to do a lot of boxes for this video, but this box is so special. Obviously the shoes go in there. Different laces. Let me know if you guys think I'm rocking the best lace color. I'm putting in these kind of more like creamy beige ones. I think they contrast with the blue really well, but I could have gone with blue, a darker cream, or a black. And then of course it comes with the Twix cookies and cream, my stuff. And you know what, maybe let me just box these back up, fam. Look, you got right Twix on this one, left Twix on this one. The attention to detail is really what honestly puts these shoes over the top. This is definitely one of my favorite shoes in the whole collection. These shoes are incredible, so boxing them up. All right, boys, and now we are nearing the end of the collection. Here are some of my absolute favorites. Where do we get started? We're gonna get started here. My only off-white Nike, and that's okay. You don't need to have a crazy hypebeast collection. You need to have shoes that you love personally that go with your style. And this is my favorite. And as I said earlier, bro, especially around Halloween time, I never knew which one to wear because I was like, bro, this is expensive. I love this shoe. It's hype. I feel cool wearing this shoe. I love blazers. I think blazer does fit the Halloween aesthetic a lot better than a Jordan. But then I'm like, bro, but I made these, man. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into these shoes. So I'm like, which one do I wear? I go back and forth. It's hard to say, but this is definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection. If it's burning down, this is one of the 5 pairs I'm probably taking with me. My favorite looking hooping shoe, the Kyrie 3 Bruce Lees. These shoes took a long time to break in, but once they did, man, they became so comfortable. And I don't know, man, these shoes, you got the Kobe side with the Mamba texture. We got the Bruce Lee side with the embroidered character. I don't know, man. I just love this shoe, man. I'm mad at myself because I scuffed it up a little bit while playing in them. So I'm almost like, I need to get another one, but I don't want to just be throwing money at the same shoe because like, that's kind of whack. But so I'm like really mad at myself that I ding these up. But hey, you know what? I'm glad that I wear my sneakers. I don't want to not wear them. So I love these shoes. I don't really know what else to say about these. Favorite shoe to hoop in, aesthetically, and honestly performance-wise, it's right there with any other hooping shoe, so yeah. All right, Kith, Converse, Coca-Cola's. Kith has done a lot of collabs with Coca-Cola. Yeah, these are really cool shoes. I love wearing these. Red shoes are not, red is not my color. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't wear a lot of red. I try not to. I feel like red doesn't look quite as good as me, but these shoes are just loud, they're cool. They're Kith. Kith is my favorite brand. I like what they stand for. I like their designs. There's not a lot else to say about these. These are one of my favorites. I used to wear these a lot more as my collection grew. Obviously, I spread out what I wear more, but man, these are heat. I love these. These are dope. You know, detachable, came with different laces. Wow. It's embroidered. All right, Kobe 4 Poetros. I think this colorway is actually called San Antonio Spurs. It's like the old Spurs colors before they went, you know, strictly black, white, and gray. But I do like these shoes. I will say though, I have been hooping in these. I have great bounce in these. But you see this crease when you bend it? People are cringing right now that I'm doing that. Don't cringe, it's okay. That happens every time I take a step, bro. It's just a shoe at the end of the day, it's just a shoe. Owning shoes doesn't make anyone better. Owning clean shoes doesn't make anyone better than anyone else. It's just a shoe. Obviously, shoes have meaning to me. No item I own probably has more meaning to me than these shoes. I won't lie when I say that. Shoes have meaning, but when I take steps, they crease, so get over it. Every time I take a step, I feel this crease. I feel it. So I don't know if I just need to break these in. I wore these a lot. I've done a lot of my Curry workouts in these shoes. I still feel that crease every time I step. So they're not my favorite shoe to hoop in, but they look great. They got this nice shine to them. I wish they said, man, let's give the Heat a shoe. Let's make this South Beach. I wish this was like a dark pink or like a bright pink, or this was black. The orange, man, it's hard to wear this shoe with a lot of outfits. There's not a lot of outfits you hoop in that have this color scheme, but other than that, I do like these shoes, and even though I do feel it, the rest of it feels great. The tongue is amazing. Everything else about the shoe is perfect, and obviously, man, shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace. And I love these Poetros. I'm excited to see how the other Poetros come out, especially for the Kobe 6. I will say I didn't give these ones, the ones that I'm giving away, the proper time to break it in, but that's better for whoever's gonna be getting it today, so. All right, guys, and now, my top 3. I don't know where to start. I love these. I mean, obviously my all-time favorite is my LeBron 8 South Beaches. This is my favorite sneaker of all time. I know I said the 9s are really what got me into loving sneakers, and that's because I wore them, but really got me into like looking into sneakers and like kind of like exploring different colorways of sneakers were the LeBron 8s. Obviously I couldn't get my hands on them at the time. Hella expensive. I don't think there is a size 12 anymore on StockX. Maybe there is on GOAT, so I don't even know what I'd value these at anymore, but this is my favorite shoe of all time. I've only worn them around the house, never worn them out in public yet, and obviously got the rule like if I don't wear it, I gotta get rid of it. This shoe is an exception. I'm honestly thinking I'm gonna wear this shoe at my wedding or just some crazy cool event for me. Hey, maybe when we celebrate 1 million subs, I'll be wearing these shoes because these are hella dope. And yeah, man, I think I said this in my last shoe collection video. StockX kind of screwed me over. Obviously, it says it's gonna be dead stock. It didn't come with the pink laces, so Jesse gave me his pink laces from his Lebron Nines. I don't know if they're the exact same, but they're pretty much close enough. In fact, they're definitely not because those are way thicker. These are a thinner lace, but it works for the shoe and it looks great. The color matches perfectly fine, the tips, the crown. So yeah, man, shout out to Jesse. That actually, it's so weird. Like I'm getting emotional over a shoelace, but like that actually meant a lot to me because like this is my dream shoe. And when I got it, it felt like such a testament to like all the work I put into my YouTube channel. And obviously, you know, thanking Jesse for the laces, but I really gotta thank you guys for letting me get the shoe, man. I feel like as I've gotten older and I've done YouTube more and more, I feel like I'm really kind of more appreciative of everything that's kind of come my way. So yeah, this wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for making my dreams come true. Hopefully some of the shoes I'm giving away today are your guys' grails. And if not, hopefully you know, create memories, do some cool things in those too. All right, Christian Dior. I'm not a big fan of designer footwear except for there's this designer, his name is Kim Jones. I think he's the director of men's fashion at Christian Dior right now. He was at Louis Vuitton before Virgil Abloh, I want to say. And he kind of did a Converse inspired shoe. This is the low top one, it's called Oblique, I want to say. And let me tell you, it was a headache to get my hands on these. Christian Dior blacklisted our house. They won't sell to us anymore. So they canceled my order for no freaking reason. Tried to get them on StockX, which is an overpay. And then StockX failed the verification. They said these are fakes. So then went back to StockX. Somebody listed them for like $15 over retail price in the time. So luckily I ended up saving hundreds because of that. But these are heaters. I'm gonna look like a weirdo when I wear these all the time and I get them dirty because you don't when you have designer shoes like this, you don't get them dirty. But screw that, man. I love this shoe. This shoe is amazing. It looks hella cool. I'm gonna get it dirty because I'm gonna wear it all the time when quarantine ends. I've worn it once since I got them, but honestly, all I ever go to is Jesse's house to film videos or the grocery market to get groceries. I know people are acting like coronavirus is over. I'm not acting like that. I'm still kind of like, let me stay healthy. Let me not spread corona to anybody. So that's my mission, staying inside. But first time I go out to eat, bro, I'm wearing these. Because I love them. And the last shoe I'm showing off today, These are also Christian Dior. These are high top. I think these are called B23. I've seen a lot of different names for these. I've seen black nylon, rib cage. So this is actually a limited edition colorway. I don't know the exact amount they made of this all black pair. And the only reason I was able to get my hands on these actually is because I wanted one like designer shoe. I wanted like one shoe. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wear this whenever I go to like events. You know, if I ever go to like any sort of event that is like you need to get really well dressed up for, that's also not like a business shoe event. I was like, I want to get one shoe for those events. And I was actually looking at these at the time, and the guy was like, bro, we have this limited edition one that the Nordstrom CEO in Seattle, he ordered them straight from Dior in Italy. He didn't want them, so they shipped it to the Nordstrom near us because we were like near one of the biggest Nordstroms in the country. Yeah, I was able to get my hands on this. This was the only one that store ever got. This is the one pair our Nordstrom got, and I was able to get my hands on it for retail price. So that was really cool. Retail price was way too expensive. I don't even want to say what it was, but it's surprisingly comfy. With how thin and sturdy it is, you wouldn't think it would be comfy, but I actually found it really comfy, even with all these straps going across it. And this shoe, honestly, like, I think this shoe is like a work of art, as weird as it sounds. Like, honestly, like, this shoe kind of reminds me of the Twix Shoe Surgeon shoes for some reason, because it's like the level of thought and detail that went into all the different parts of this shoe, and like the quality behind like the strap and everything like that. Yeah, man, I don't know. These shoes are killers. So no more designer shoes after this. No more. The only shoes I ever want to add to this collection after this video, really realizing how much money I've spent, is the Lebrons. They'll re-release. I think they're re-releasing 8s and 9s. Guys, I'm a LeBron James fanboy. What can I say? I'm a LeBron James fanboy. Shout out to Cash. I know you're probably reacting to this. LeBron James, it's my GOAT, man. I love Jordan. I love wearing my Jordans too, but LeBron James is my GOAT. Hate me if you want for that, but I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron James fanboy. It is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this sneaker collection video, leave a like below. Comment what your favorite 3 shoes in my collection are, as well as, you know, what your grails are. And before we go, I do believe I said I owe you guys 2 pairs of shoes that were not in the collection, so why don't we make our way over to the computer and order some shoes for me to give away. Those will be delayed giveaway because these I already have. These I'll be ready to give away when this video drops. Whatever I order on the computer, I won't be ready to give away until I get them. So those will be a little bit delayed. So follow my Twitter, @Jiedel, to be on the lookout for those. I'm gonna order those in sizes other than 12 because obviously I'm only giving away size 12 right now. To recap, we're gonna be giving away NMD, Consortium, Cages and Coordinates, Nike NXTs, Kobe 6 Poetros, Hollywood I think is the colorway official name, and these custom Batman off-white Jordans, as well as 2 more that will be on a delay. So I need 3 pictures from you if you want to enter a giveaway for these 4. I want you to show me the tag of the shoe, the size 12, a picture of you out and about. And when I say out and about, obviously we haven't all been out and about, but I know you probably have a picture in it from before lockdown, quarantine, so send me one of those. And a picture of you sub to me on Twitter, and I'll be getting in contact with you guys on Twitter who do that and giving these away. The 2 ones in the future, stay following me on Twitter for those. And let's order those real quick for you guys. So the 2 extra shoes I want to give away are 2 that I personally love. And as I told you, LeBron 15 lows, love these. I'm going to give these away in 10.5 whenever they come in. And Steph Curry 7s, I love the Curry shoes. I want to expose you guys to the Curry shoes if you haven't tried them yet. So this is gonna be the Curry 7 Sour Patch Lime, and this will be in size 9. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. My last 2 videos are popping up right here. You can subscribe. I don't know if it's here or here. It's somewhere. I hope you have a great day. Peace.